Hi, Hussein is back here today. I'm going to continue on the binding data controls to your JSF page, and we will continue where we left off in the last session. So let me open Jira Developer here. So here we are, as you recall, so we have added departments here in the read-only form, and we have added controls here, first, previous, last, and the other one. So here we are going to add this is the panel accordion, right? So here this is the 3-page column layout, and we sorry this is a 3-page column layout, and this is the end we have removed it, the third column I mean, and what we remain is the first and center. And now in the start we're going to add panel. Let me see the layouts. A panel collection. So drag and drop it. Not so immediately. Let me go back and remove it. First we'll add a panel splitter. Here is one, and then we'll add panel collection. So let me go back and remove it. Remove this panel collection from the code in the center area, right? Save it. Come back to the design. So here you go, we are back, and now we are going to add panel splitter. Okay. Now panel splitter gives first and second. So what we'll do is we'll go to the source code and see here. This is the panel splitter code added to the center of the page template. Now go back to design, and let's see property inspector. What we need to do is make it vertical. Panel splitter, here we go, and orientation will make it to vertical. So default is horizontal. So because when we want to pull this tab in the running while it is running up, we want not left and right, we want to make it up and down. So make it horizontal, make it vertical. So you see, first and second becomes like this. Save it. Now next is the first area of the panel splitter. We'll add panel collection. Okay, here you go, we have added panel collection. So panel collection is gives so if there is tabular data displayed here, right, as we're going to show next, so it gives us flexibility to search, some add menus, view. So these and it shows the status bar as well. So these kind of gives the this kind of component gives that ability to. So in the next split, that is the second split, we'll add a panel tabbed. Okay, first let's see the source here. So this is the one, menus, toolbar, status bar, it shows panel collection. So, and the orientation is changed to vertical. Now let us add panel tabbed here to the second area. Okay, so it shows show detail item. So let me go back to the source and see here panel tab is added with one show detail item and the bindings to the backing bean through via the backing bean scope. Okay. Let us run the page and see how it looks right now. Then we'll add data controls. It takes certain time. Almost there. Here you go. Okay, so this is how it looks. The panel accordion, and we have a panel splitter which goes vertically up and down. With the here is the control. See, this is how we can move. So this is useful when we have a correlated data like departments, employees. So next time we'll add this department is already added. So in this one we'll add employees, and then here we'll do the selected employees details here in the form. So this form will make it editable. So and this tabular form just to display the employees in read-only form. All right, so let's add the data controls for the employees. So here what we did in the department was we added a bindings department name. So here we added this department v1. So then it got the fields, the form fields binded into the backing bean. So the components only will get binded into the backing bean. So here the data is here for the department bindings dot department 3. So where did you see the bindings? These bindings we saw in the page definition, like here, department ID, bindings dot department name, and so on. So let's go back to the design of the page. We'll add employees 3. So department 1 is added, right? So in this view object we have nested view object. Drag it and drop it here. We'll confirm by seeing it whether it is added or not. Okay. It did not add. So we'll try again. Create as a read-only table. So we'll remove certain areas like a commission percentage. We will not display it. I mean, we are not removing from the back end or something like that, only in the front end. So remove it. Manager ID and department ID also. enable sorting, enable filtering, single row. So row is selectable here. So when we click a row of the employee, it should display the employees in the other tab of the panel splitter. So say okay. Okay, here it go. We have all these fields of employees are added. So remember, these are from employees view 3. And the source, if you see the source code for this area, so this is how it added. A table is added on the employees view 3 collection model, and we have the column and output text. If you see here, bindings employee 3, hints employee ID, and format. So these columns are got added 1, 2, 3. I mean for first name, last name, employee ID, email, phone number, hire date, job ID, and so on. We did not add any controls to it, so it's just a read-only form, right? So it will not give any option to add any controls. Let's quickly run it and see how it looks. First save all and run it. Otherwise we'll do one more thing. We'll add to this second area of the panel splitter, the bottom part, we'll add employees 3 again, but this time it will be editable form. By default the form will be editable. So when you say editable form, we can give it the navigation controls as well as include a submit button. So in this time we'll go with the submit button only. We'll display all the fields of the employee. Okay. So here we go, it added. So let's see the source code here. So it's a panel form layout, and it has input text. So the bindings are important. You see, bindings, employee ID. Notice that. So all these are input text now because it's an editable form. And let's see if it has got a submit button added. Yes, it has got one command button added in the footer facet. So there is a submit button here, and the component got binded to the bindings being scope with the familiar name like a CB. It makes a short forms like command button like CB. So 5th command button in this page. All right. So let's run it. So here it displays the first record of departments. So this panel, these splitters are very good here. The controls which provides. So remember, these are correlated view objects. So departments and employees. The same employee view object is added here. So these are correlated from, as we noticed, from the data application module data control, departments view 1 and employees view 3. These are in the same area. See. So if we navigate departments, so it will put the employees. So that's how the correlation it shows. See here. So now if we see here Den Rafali, it is reflected here as well. But remember, this is read-only form.